Brofessional is one of our most popular shortboards. It kind of was loosely based off of the heater in certain design aspects. We wanted a board that would be a high-performance shortboard, but not sacrifice the daily surfing ability.
Probably the most special thing about it, I think, is the R&D we've put into the rocker and concave distribution.
The heater we found had limitations where it wasn't able to be surfed well in mushy, less than surf. So what we did with the Brofessional is we kept the nose and that curved outline, but then widened up the back half of the board a little bit, just in front of the fins, around the 18-20 inch mark, and we put initially a squash tail on it. Later what we did was played around with the foil a little bit to make it a little easier to paddle in weak surf. And what we found was we stumbled onto a really good rocker combination with the foil and concaves. We use the same concaves that we do with the heater, the single throughout the board with a submerged double. Some of our riders like a straight single concave, so it's available with a single as well. It's predominantly a thruster, and that board has a good amount of continuous rocker as well. It's got the pinched low rail, just as the heater does, so it lends itself real well to doing on-the-dime turns in the pocket. The cool thing about the Brofessional is with that little bit of extra width, there's more planing ability, a little more surface area, so in waves that don't generate speed, the Brofessional can make up for it by planing a little bit easier on slower, flatter parts of the wave. With that squash tail, it gives the board a lot more pivot and ability to kind of manipulate your maneuvers on the wave that might not let you on a regular shortboard.
It really allows your ripper guy to be able to even surf it in small waves, which it's really not intended for. And then when you get into a wave that has a little bit more push, the board just comes alive. It's really a special combination of just rocker and concave.
You could ride it from anything waist high to double overhead with a good fin choice.
For your average surfer, it's gonna allow you to surf more vertically than you could on like a fish or like your standard kind of grovelly board. And then most of the guys who are like pretty talented that get on the Brofessional, they just say it kind of limits them to only needing that one board.
We found that probably 90% of our team riders are riding the Brofessional because it's just an easy board for them to surf consistently in free surfs and in contest surf. What people are going to find is a shortboard that doesn't limit them as much as a regular high-performance shortboard would. It's nowhere near a groveler or fish. It's just a very tuned-in shortboard for guys that range from beginner all the way to expert. And I know that's a big, broad statement, but it really does lend itself well to whatever ability level you are. You can get on it and learn to surf better through its life, and you can also get on it and rip immediately depending on your skill level. It gives a lot of versatility and dependability to the rider, and above all, enjoyment. It's just a fun board.